Hello, Diargos here. Welcome back to my Factorio series, The Manhattan Project. Well, I have done a lot of stuff in between episodes. Completely tedious stuff. That's why I didn't record it. But let me go over everything that I've done, or at least what I can remember. So we'll take a look at the map. So one thing that I've done is, we'll take a look here. I put down a lot more concrete. You can see I filled in this area here. I filled in pretty much everything around the main bus and all of the assemblers that I have as much as I could, including below the main bus. So running back and forth now is very easy. I also put in some landfill over here. It's not as much as the concrete. I think just like 1 or 2 trips. It's kind of hard to tell because the slivers are so thin, even though it's a full kit. Something else that I did is I replaced everything in this entire region. Oh, it looks like we need a radar right there. With blue belt. So there's no red belt or red splitters or underground belts anywhere on the main bus in this area, including down here, and I think even here. I might not have gotten. Yeah, I did get down there. Yeah, the stone, and over here as well. So it's important for the blueprint for the need a radar down there as well. For when I blueprint these out, I want them to be blue. But I checked with blueprint, a fresh blueprint, just to see, and I would find like 1 or 2 red belts here or there, kind of that I missed, and I went back and replaced them with more blue belt. So I think now everything is blue belt, not left of here. So everything on the main bus is blue belt. All of this is blue belt as well over here. I updated all of that. So the power area. What's not blue belt entirely that I can guarantee is up here, the mining. Yeah, as you can see, like the concrete is still red, and of course everything in the starter base is still red, and maybe some of the stuff up here in the oil production. I updated the lines here to blue, and we'll keep going. There's like a little gap right there that needs some radar. I also added another 10 labs for our science, and the reason I did that is because when we do the infinite science, we'll see if I might want to research a little faster or something. I don't know, but now I've got 30, and I researched a lot of stuff while I was working on the bus and upgrading things, but it was all like shell stuff like this, you know, that kind of stuff. I did stop researching after a while when I realized I was kind of researching a lot off camera. And then a couple other things I did, I cleaned up some of these join stuff. So like right here, here's a good example. I have several lines that are red and green belts. You see, here's one, here's one, here's one. I think there's something else over there that's joined up. And what I did was for all of these, I was bringing both belts up and then joining them on the top of the belt. Instead, I switched them over so that I only had to do one line up and merge them down here like this using this pattern here. And I think that's a lot better. So I'm very pleased with that. I don't know what else I might have done. I extended the belt out a little bit. Oh yeah, of course. I started migrating some of the automation, right? So I think the last time in my solar array episode, this was the last thing I had. So I added some of this stuff. We've got all of the inserters that I want. I don't have the purple filter inserter because I would just use a stack, I guess, or just craft. I don't use them that often. I've got requester chests. I've got all 3, well, technically just the 2. I don't care about the level 1. But I've got level 2 and level 3 assemblers, and I've got pipes. I've got refineries, chem plants, pump jacks, and electric miners, and furnaces down here. And I'm just about to add up some automation for all the train stuff, and that's why I'm recording, is because I haven't done that up here yet, and I didn't record this stuff because, I mean, here it is. There's nothing really to it. The belts are a little different, but I mean, it's the same idea, right? So didn't want to just show an episode. It took a while to do that. I didn't want to show like 3 episodes or 4 episodes of me just replacing red belt with blue belt, or putting up these automation assemblers again. So there's nothing really up here that I want anymore. So I've got like all of that, right? I do have these 2 again. I don't remember where I put them. I think I put them. So there's lamps. I added lamps there. Don't know where I put. I think I put the. Where did I put them? Wherever I put them, I added providers chests, and I've added all this stuff to my requests, my auto requests, and you can see I've got 50 and 50 there, and they're not bringing it to me, so maybe I forgot to add them. Oh, you know what? I think yeah, you know, I did. I started to add them, and I picked them up, and I forgot to put them back down. That's right. I had a plan for that. The reason why was because they both use steel and copper, and I was going to do a steel and copper line over here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right. So I'm sorry. I'm remembering this as I'm going. What I did was I had 3 originally down, like right here, and they were the power poles. But then I realized I had medium, large, and then substations. When I realized I had the substations right here, I was like, well, I don't need them. Well, I'll add the power right here. I just forgot to do that real quick. So I did have them temporarily, but then I picked them back up. So we'll do that real quick, because I have that line right here. That's why I wanted to tear it up. I did that, like, man, probably an hour and a half of game time ago. Ooh, look, a little spot right there. Because I was just kind of doing other stuff. Nothing really exciting, just cleaning up the bus and a lot of maintenance, like little maintenance things, house cleaning things that aren't even 100% necessary, just kind of helping me out, or doing things like straightening lines that were a little wonky that I didn't want to deal with. So I think this is gonna be okay now. We'll just add in. All right, so now I should get some bots coming and delivering these to me, because I only have 42 and I'm supposed to have 50. So the reason why it's not instant is because I have a very large base, and the bots could be flying from the ones that get assigned could be coming from, you know, across the base or something like that, and see how slow they travel from that far. So if you have it up long enough, though, eventually they run around and will give you stuff. Like, he just gave me a passive provider. I do have this on here, yeah? Okay, so anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. I am going to tear up the starter base pretty soon, once I get everything down here, and I don't have to go back up there. I'm going to recycle everything. So what I'm doing here is we want to do train stuff, right? And I do need one thing that I don't have, which is stone, raw stone, for the not the stone bricks, which I have right there. I need raw stone for the rails, right? And where are they? Right there. So they need raw stone, iron, and steel. So iron is huge. I'm gonna need a lot of iron, because I'm gonna need iron here for the stick, and then I'm gonna need steel as well. I'm gonna need 10 iron plates here for the train stops, iron again for the signal, iron again for the chain signal, steel, and then iron for the engine unit, which is pipe, and I am going to make that, yes, pipe and gear wheel. And then a fluid wagon is pipe, gear wheel, storage tank, so steel and iron, a lot of steel and iron. And we're not going to make cars or tanks because they are useless. They are beyond useless. They're death traps, basically. And And we're not going to make any of the logistics stuff because I'm probably going to do that in the next series where I'm going to do some logic gates and circuits, like not in the game stuff, but like using these to make cool stuff. And I might use it in this world since I'll have stuff ready, all the resources here, and I don't have to start a new one or do it in creative. We'll see. That's far out. Okay. So definitely pretty much all of this right here needs to get made. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. And then was there anything else that's going to go on this line? Not the nuclear stuff. Nothing there. The engines will go there. So 8, I guess. Nothing down here. Okay. Yeah, so this is really all I need. Let's think. The braking force would probably be better. Or rocket silo for the science stuff. Actually, let's do coal liquefaction before I keep forgetting about that. Okay, I'm going to plot this out by looking at the ingredients here. So stone is a rare thing, so put that on the side. We are going to need iron and an iron stick factory, so that's 1 plus a line of steel. We're going to need another line of steel, iron, and electronic circuits. That's 3. I'm not counting stone. Yeah, so just three lines: iron, steel, and electronic circuits. And I think steel and iron. See, that's 30. Man, they need a lot. I might have to break this up into like 2 lines even. So let's start with the rails. That way, with the stone doesn't have to come very far up. So they need steel and iron sticks. So we'll do iron sticks here, number 1. And you are like that. And we'll feed directly in, of course, to rails. Okay. And we'll have, let's see, let's do iron line on that side, and we can do steel line on that side, I guess. Let's do steel and iron on this side, and we'll do green circuits on the other side. I can get over there. Yeah. Okay. And then we can have stone coming in like right there or something, or from the side. Okay, so full belts for all of these. And like everything is going to use that, right? So we can go up a little bit more. And they need a place to output, right? So I can probably just put right there. Just going to make sure that I have room because I've got 2 belts on either side, right? Okay, so what's next? So those are fine. That can take immediately. Like I don't need to have any kind of intermediate product like I do with the sticks, the iron sticks. Same with those. Chain signals, yep. And then here's where we get into some tricky stuff. So we should probably do... Okay, so those 2 need gear wheels. And that one needs a pipe. So we'll do the locomotive last, I think. Even though... Well, let's look. Hold on, let's research some more stuff. More of that, okay. Let's look at engines real quick because I want to see if there's pipes in here. Yeah, there's pipes and gear wheels, okay. So I have 3 things that need gear wheels. I have that needs gear wheels, that needs gear wheels, and I have 2 things that need pipes. If it was just 2 things that need gear wheels, then I could just make 1 of each, a gear wheel and a pipe. Oh, it needs a storage tank too. Okay, so since it needs a storage tank as well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a belt of pipes and gear wheels. Excuse me. Smacking my lips. And this will have to be configured over here, like something like this. Oop, wrong way. Okay. So that will feed like 3 different things, right? What's the first one? Okay, we can do cargo wagon right away. And then we can do, this needs a storage tank. And the storage tank's pretty easy, it's just steel and iron. So we'll make that the storage tank, and then this one will come up. It'll be the fluid wagon. Okay. And then the last thing we want to do is the locomotive, but we need engines for that. And these engines, so the locomotives take half a second, but we don't need a lot of them. So I only probably want 1 engine. Yeah, we'll just do 1 engine factory like this, and we'll feed it directly. All right, so that's a lot of stuff. That's a long one. You need steel and green circuits, and you need, so none of these need iron actually, they just need pipes. So the iron could end right after here. See what I mean? Like, oh, come on. There we go. And then we can go up to you because you need, oh, you don't need it. So just you. All right. I think we got it. So you just need steel and, actually, we'll put the steel on the inside. I don't know why. But you need iron as well. Oh, you do. Okay, I went too far. Alright. But you don't need iron. Check. You don't need iron. And you don't need iron. Okay. That is correct. Okay, so you need iron, steel, and gear wheels. So you're going to need a long-handed and 2 shorts. You need just iron, and you need output in the middle like that. Just iron for you, and same thing, output in the middle. Iron and gears, so you're going like that and like that. Okay. Oh, he's the same. Yeah, 1 of everything. Okay, and then we need steel, sticks, iron here. You're just iron, right? Yeah. And stone. Okay. Cool. So steel on the inside. Let's hook these up now. Steel on the inside. That's not correct. And green circuits on the outside. That. It's kind of helping me keep track of everything. Okay, so I'm going to blueprint some lines. Yep. And my bots can throw these up real quick. I went a little too far on that one. Yep. Okay, and we'll extend those that one and this one. Okay. So you're going straight up. And steel is right here, so we need to go up here like do it like this. And that's fine. There we go. Almost. Okay, and now for the iron line on this side. This one's easiest. Okay, like that. All right. Cool, so that's pretty much everything. We want power and then we need stone. Yeah. Just be liberal with my power in this series. Oh, I think I forgot some stuff up here. Let's see. We need steel on that side. You need to feed in there, and oh yeah, you need steel too. You need steel, and you need green circuits. Okay, and then power these up, and power you. Put some lights down. Occasionally, some lights here and there. Okay, and of course we don't have our chest yet, we don't have our stone yet. But otherwise, that looks like that will go. What do you need? You need iron. I have iron, you need steel. Oh, you're full, okay, that's why. So you're good. Why are you not? Oh, it's not going in here. That's why. It's a light. All right, move the light over. Okay, so that looks like that's creating stuff now. That's creating stuff now. These are obviously creating. There's some. We'll put the chest up soon. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, I'm gonna hook up the stone, drop down the provider chest, and then we'll be able to use this stuff to create our first train station to start feeding the parts to our solar farm. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.